Hey, it's Mike of Fleetwood RV. Today we're going to take a look at an amazing option to get into a luxurious gas motorhome at a very affordable price. This unit features full Tarket flooring, a 100-gallon freshwater tank, a 10-gallon water heater, solar panels up on the roof, a stackable washer and dryer. The list goes on and on. So let's jump in and take a look at this unit. So here it is, the 34MB. This particular unit is the Castle Rock exterior graphic. We have one other full body paint option, and that is Battle Axe. Now, both of those full body paints are an option. Standard is going to be a partial paint, and your two options there is going to be khaki and Starlight. But one thing to point out on our partial paints is the amount of automotive paint that we actually include. The whole front top of the cap and the whole front right corner on the side is all automotive paint, as well as the whole way down the radius and the whole lower part of the rear cap and the bottom left corner of the sidewall. A tremendous amount of automotive paint there. You look through the industry, you'll see a lot of them with just a little bit on the front cap, and that's it. And the price of that full body paint, MSRP, is only about $5,100, so very affordable compared to some of the others in the industry. But no matter what option you get, if you get a full body paint or you get the partial paint, you're still going to get a fully vacuum bonded sidewall with no Luan backer. So what's that mean to you guys? With no Luan backer, you don't have to worry about any D-lams. There's nothing to D-lam. Our ultra thick fiberglass is 100% glue coverage and stuck to high density bead foam. With high density bead foam, you don't have to worry about it losing its rigidity and sagging down. You don't have to worry about it collecting moisture. It's all anti-wicking and adds a ton of strength to this motorhome. As another big benefit is our aluminum structure, our interlocking roof and wall. Everything, it all interlocks and becomes one solid structure. So what's powering the Fortis? That's going to be the 7.3 liter V8 that's producing 350 horsepower and 468 foot-pounds of torque. That's going to be, all this travels on 22.5-inch aluminum Alcoa wheels. Not 19.5, these are 22.5. More rubber on the road is going to give you a lot nicer ride. Coming up to our first luggage compartment, we have our electrical bay. And in the electrical bay, we have a 2000 pure sine wave inverter. Right on the right is our inverter disconnect. We have another one of those switches right on the left, and what that is your slide out disconnect. We have our solar controller up here in the rear, and right there is our slide out modules, and then our module for our 4-point automatic leveling system. And then as we move on to the next compartment, we have a full rotocast compartment, so there's no wood there. You don't have to worry about anything rotting and needing replaced. This is pass-through storage over to the other side. And one thing I like to point out with all of our underbellies is it's full sheet steel. That's going to give you the best moisture protection, and you don't have to worry about anything ripping. So when you put your tiki torch in there, you put your lawn chair in there, you don't have to worry about ripping material like Darko, which some of the competition's using. Right up above is our exterior entertainment system. That's not a 40-inch or a 48-inch TV, that's a 50-inch exterior television. We have 110 hookups here, and we have 2 marine grade speakers on the exterior of the unit, really enhancing the audio out here when you're sitting underneath this large patio. Right here is our furnace door. Right underneath that is another large storage area. This is pass-through as well. We have a hole routed here that closes, so anything you put in here that needs plugged in, you don't have to run it out your door. You can run it through the bottom, keep this door locked up. And we do have 110 hookups right here, so whatever you are powering is not an issue. Our next compartment is our 25-gallon propane tank. And with that propane tank is a quick disconnect located right here. So if you want to put an exterior heater when you're sitting underneath your awning, or you want to power a grill, that's all going to be done right here. Right here is, again, more pass-through storage. So as you can see, the 34MB has a ton of storage options. Right above is our potable water. And our last compartment, you guessed it, more pass-through storage. We have our ladder extension and then an extra box of tar cap flooring that comes with the unit. All right, sliding onto the rear cap. Well, first of all, I did say rear cap. A lot of units in this price range, you're gonna get a solid fiberglass flat wall. So there's none of this nice body lines and that high-end look that you want in a luxurious gas. With the Fortis, you do get that. We have an 8,000-pound tow hitch. We have all of our electrical for our tow vehicle. We have a backup camera that has one-way audio. That way your spotter can communicate with you in the driver's seat, letting you know which way you need to go. We have a two-piece ladder. We like doing the two-piece ladders. That way it's safer for the kids running around the campsite. You don't have to worry about anybody getting up on your roof. Coming over to the driver's side of the unit, I guess first we have our Sandy Flush and our City Water Fill. Right inside the first compartment, we have our 5.5K Cummins Onan quiet gas generator. We have our fuel fill located right here. Our next compartment is our 50 amp power cord. Right here is our transfer switch, so it doesn't matter if you're being powered by the post or you're powered by your generator, but your generator does take priority. So if your generator's on, you're gonna be running off your generator. We have our park cable and our satellite cable. And as we said on the other side, this is pass-through storage. We have a 10-gallon, not a 6, we have a 10-gallon water heater, exterior shower, and now we have our utility bay. We have our black tank and our gray tank. We have our knife valves right here, and now our sewer connect is on a swivel. So as you can see, very easy to hook up your sewer hose. Right here is your low point drains for your water system. We have external sensors on all of our tanks, so you're gonna get a very accurate reading. Don't have to worry about debris getting hung up on your sensors. And then right here we have a whole house filter. Now that filter is recommended to be changed about every 8,000 gallons. Moving up to the next compartment, just full pass-through storage, all rotocast. We do have that sheet steel lined underbelly. Right here, again, pass-through storage. Now our next compartment is our fill for our 4-point automatic leveling system. And the last one is full pass-through storage. As we come up to the front of the unit, we'll talk about the mirrors. We got the contrasting black and chrome mirrors. We do have our turn signals integrated into the arm. Plus we have our cameras integrated into our mirrors, which is a great feature. So all the debris that you see right here kicking up off the tires doesn't end up on your camera, because when they load up on your lens, your camera's not much use to you because you can't see what you got beside you. Up front here, we have a very aggressive looking front cap with the black accents. We have our fog lights down below and the high performance headlights. Large panoramic windshield, not obstructing that view you have going in front of you. So that's the walk around of the exterior of the Fortis 34MB. Let's jump inside and look at some of those features. All right, before we get into the interior features, let's look at the accessibility to all of our features, why it's all closed up in travel mode. So as you can see, we have plenty of room in the living area of this unit, full access to our sink, our 3-burner cooktop, our microwave, refrigerator opens up all the way. Great viewing angle of the television while it's closed up as well. Bathroom, door opens up all the way. And the pantry. Full access to the pantry. And this is an awesome pantry. Just stick around and we'll look at this closer on the interior features. And your wardrobe, plus if you do option in to get that stackable washer and dryer, full access to that as well in travel mode. And no obstruction at all to the bed. Full king size bed, fully functional while it's in travel mode. Let's get this unit opened up, look at some of the features now. So here's the 34MB opened up. This particular interior decor is the satellite interior decor, and we pair that with the Greystone hardwood cabinetry. We have 3 other options for cabinetry, and one's going to be our Heritage, which is a white painted wood. The second one's going to be Winter Fog, which is going to be the same white painted wood, has a little gray covering over it and gray inlays in it. So it's really going to stand up to those fingerprints if that's a concern for you. And then our last one's English Chestnut. English Chestnut's another wood grain pattern. It's a neutral color, not too dark, not too light, but there's a lot of character in that wood. Really looks nice in person. So we will jump up to the cockpit, start looking at some of the features, and we'll work our way back. We'll start up at the dash. First, we'll talk about the digital dash, which does show some functions just like your residential car would, like miles till empty. Our armrest has been updated for 2022. This is our control panel for our 4-point automatic leveling system. We have the cup holder. Right there is our mirror controls. The one on the left is the heated mirrors. Coming over to the side, we have our power front blinds and our auxiliary start with our light control on the bottom. So what is the auxiliary start? What that does is tie your chassis batteries and your house batteries together. So if you wake up in the morning and your coach will not start, hold that button down and it will transfer the power from your house batteries. Right here is our one of 2 monitors. This one's dedicated strictly to our cameras, and by hitting the mode button, it'll display our front or either side camera or multiple cameras in whatever configuration you like. Coming over to the other side, we have our traction control and our hazard lights. Right below that, we have a couple more buttons. We have our fog light, our generator, and our park radio. Our second monitor is located right here. This is going to control all of our stereo functions and plus your Apple CarPlay if you're hooking up your cell phone to it. And now if you do hook up your cell phone, you want to use this USB port right here. This is the one that's going to support Apple CarPlay. And then down below we have a cubby hole with another USB port if you need to charge your cell phone and do not want Apple CarPlay activated. All of our climate controls, some more cup holders, and another little storage area. Coming over to the passenger side, we have a laptop table that has been redesigned for 2022. It is very sturdy, plenty of space to work. We have 12-volt power here, and we have 110 and USB located down here by your foot. So powering your devices shouldn't be an issue right here. All up above is storage, and there's storage here as well. We have more 110 ports located up here. And one thing I want to point out in this area is the Wi-Fi Ranger tag. So your Fortis does come with Wi-Fi Ranger. And once you connect to that, you'll be asked for this information right here. It has your network ID, your password, and the IP address where you'll go hook up at. That Wi-Fi Ranger is going to boost any existing signal. So when you're at the campground, you're at the back of the campground, typically you can't get that Wi-Fi signal because the router's put up in the office. So with the Wi-Fi Ranger, it makes that connection possible for you. We have our drop-down bed. This bed has a 600-pound capacity on it, and that does come standard as well. Right across from that, we have our Precision Circuits Multiplex. This is a great spot to come and control a lot of features in your motorhome. All of our lights can be controlled right here. We can control or look at all of our tank levels. So our batteries, our gray, our black tanks, all can be viewed here. Slide outs can be ran in and out. Awnings can be ran in and out from here. All of your auto gen start functions can be programmed right here. Water pump, AC controls, and Oh, that's ACs. The last one just locks the screen in case you want to clean it. Neat thing about that Precision Circuits multiplex is almost all of those features can be controlled from your cell phone. So when you back into a tight camp spot, there's always a tree over there on the driver's side. With the Precision Circuits multiplex and the app, you can go over to the other side and run your slide out boxes out with your cell phone, and you're watching to make sure you got enough clearance so you don't damage your new motorhome. Coming back into the living area and the kitchen area, first we have a facing dinette, and this does drop down for additional sleeping. Right below it, we have storage, and we have 110 and USB hookups underneath here. Right across to the galley, all solid surface galley tops with residential full height backsplashes. A lot of the competition, you get a 2 to 4 inch backsplash, and a lot of times it's that stick-on tile. This is a full residential backsplash. We have the window, lets a lot of ambient light in. Then we have our stainless steel farm style sink. All chrome hardware throughout the Fortis this year. We have a 3 burning cooktop with an oven. And right above that we have our convection microwave. As far as the refrigerator, it's a 12 cubic foot compressor refrigerator. So it's a residential refrigerator. And next thing for the cooking is that pantry we talked about. We'll take a look at that real quick, and then we'll go into the storage in the galley. So right here is the pantry. A ton of storage space, and then a cool thing, this swings out, and then you have a whole nother rack of pantry space. So plenty of pantry space in the 34MB. Now let's look at some of the storage throughout the galley. Right here we got 110 hookups and 3 pull-out drawers. Right underneath the sink we have a large storage area. Plenty of room for a trash can. And then more storage underneath that oven. Right up top above the microwave we have storage again with the 1 open 110 hookup, and then storage right above your sink as well. All these shelving is adjustable, and it's all metal hardware. Again, metal European hinges, metal latches on both sides, and metal tracks for our shelving. Now we'll get back into the living area, and we have our lights underneath and 110 and USB hookups underneath. So you can see powering your device in a 34MB is not going to be an issue no matter where you're at. We have a ton of storage up top here. Here's our plastic for our furniture. This particular unit has the theater seating in it. To release your footrest, you pull the lever that's located right here. Has cup holders integrated into both sides, and a ton of storage located in the middle. So moving across to the accent wall, it's newly redesigned this year with the accent lighting behind it. Looks really nice. We have the flat screen LED TV with a fireplace below. Now this fireplace puts out 5,300 BTUs of heat, and it does give off a nice ambient light as well. Moving into the bathroom, first we have a rather large shower with glass doors. This shower actually measures about 36 inches by 27 and a half inches. Up and down we have about 80 inches. I don't need that much room, but if you need it, it is available. We have a porcelain toilet. There's no plastic ABS toilets in any of our products. And then right across to the vanity, we have storage underneath with 110 hookups right beside it. And stainless steel sink with a Surfex countertop, highly scratch resistant and stain resistant. Then up to the medicine cabinet, plenty of room up there for all of your necessities. Now we'll go back into the bedroom. We have pocket doors into the bedroom, and now this wardrobe here is very large. It has large adjustable shelves and hanging space up top. The reason why this wardrobe is so large is because we can give you the option for a stackable washer and dryer. That is kind of unheard of in this price range. A lot of times you don't get a stackable washer and dryer until you get into the high-end diesels. So very nice to have that feature available to us. And then we have two more wardrobes over here on this side at the foot of your bed. A neat thing about these wardrobes is they are fully usable when this unit's shut up. So the bed slides underneath them and you can still get all your stuff out of it. Again, that's something that's pretty unique. There are some out there that have it, but not everyone is like that. Right here's our flat screen TV with a ton of storage behind. This wardrobe right here, it's just mirroring the wardrobe we just looked at. We have a Bluetooth speaker right here. Now this Bluetooth speaker can be casted out to your exterior as well. So when you're sitting underneath that large patio, you can listen to the radio. You can change it right here by zone A and B. I believe zone A is our bedroom and zone B is your exterior. But just right here alone, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 drawers. I don't think I could fill 11 drawers in my bedroom at my house. So 11 full drawers for all of our storage. So coming over to the bed, we have a king size bed. We have 110 and USB hookups on both nightstands. We can come around to a little bit of room on the sides for making the bed and large storage up top. Neat thing about that center compartment, you notice the light came on automatically. That's because that section is prepped for a CPAP. So we have our 110 hookups right there, and then we have a hole that's routed in the back right here so your hoses can come down. So that way you can use your CPAP, it's fully functional, but you don't see all the machinery, it's all hidden behind the cabinets. It's another neat feature to have. CPAPs are getting very popular these days. So that wraps up the walk around of the FORTIS 34MB, and I know you've stuck around to get that MSRP. So a base 34MB is going to come in about $188,588. And now if you found this video useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all the floor plans that we release, and plus use that comment section down below. Let us know what you like about this unit, and if you have any questions, we'll do our very best to answer those for you. And we'll see you on the next walk around.